Last weekend saw Sydney United 58 lift the Waratah Cup, but now the race is back on for the major prize. The run to the finals is heating up and time is running out for sides to secure their place. Peterson's going to try something! Oh, Peterson comes up with something special!
Make me look good.
The action kicks off this weekend with the Sharks hosting Apia, Sydney Olympic tackle Manly, the Blacktown Spartans welcome Marconi, Rockdale meet Blacktown City FC, and Parramatta travel south to meet the Wolves. All the action is exclusive to Football New South Wales TV. This is the PS4 National Premier League's New South Wales Men's 1. The Sharks welcomed Apia to Seymour Shore on a chilly Saturday night as they hope to give the Tigers a frosty reception. But it was a former Shark opening the scoring inside the opening minute. Blake Powell continuing his scoring run, his shot come cross clipping the bar, and Sharks keeper Nathan Denham before finding the back of the net. Jordan Figon then came close to an equaliser on 16 minutes, Ryan Norval pulling off a great save. But Apia nearly extended their lead soon after, Nathan Alassi unleashing a pile driver that cannoned off the crossbar. Blake Powell then went close for the Tigers, but Nathan Denham made up for his earlier error, denying Powell well with his legs. The Sharks thought they had a great chance to snatch their equaliser just after the restart, after a sweeping move that involved Sean O'Connell, Steve Hayes and Alex Jovovich. But when the ball fell back to O'Connell, he blasted over the bar. A great team move that probably deserved more. And the Sharks were made to pay for that miss 4 minutes later, when another former Shark made it 2-0. Nathan Alassi slipping his marker and finishing coolly. But the Sharks would find life 6 minutes from time. Sean O'Connell powering in a right foot shot beyond Norval, and the home side had hope. And the Sharks would snatch a sensational equaliser in stoppage time. Jordan Figon pouncing and slipping the ball past Norval, making it 2-2 and getting the Sharks out of jail. So in the end, a thrilling contest that Apia may yet come to rue as the Sharks take home a handy point. The Stallions travelled to Blacktown Football Park desperate for 3 points, whilst the Spartans hope to continue their push for finals. And the home side could have taken the lead on 14 minutes, but Josh De Silva sprayed his shot across the face of goal. But it was Marconi who were unlucky not to have the lead. Milorad Simonovic beating 3 Spartans defenders, but his shot went across the face. But they would have the lead 2 minutes later, when Jack Press turned his defender well before firing past Sally Adare, 1-0 to Marconi. But their lead would last just 4 minutes. Josh De Silva heading home after a cross from Mitch Long, 1-1. It was almost a disaster for the Stallions when Dean Timo muffed a goal kick straight to Shu Sasaki, but he recovered to make a good save. But Dean Timo could do nothing to stop the Spartans going ahead on 74 minutes. Josh Tanner unleashing a curling effort to make it 2-1. In the end, that goal was enough to split the two sides, an improved performance by Marconi, but the Spartans still take home all 3 points. Whilst Manly's final chances were gone, they could certainly throw a spanner in the works for Olympic as the two sides met at Belmore Sports Ground. And it was the visitors who had opened the scoring on 22 minutes. Dejan Pandurovic tapping home to make it 1-0. And 3 minutes later it was 2-0. Bradley McDonald extending the lead as Olympic looked stunned. And it would get worse for the home side. It was 3-0 2 minutes later. Daniel Saric dribbling past two defenders before scoring. And the pain continued on 33 minutes. Saric getting his double and Manly's fourth goal, rifling the ball home. The afternoon just couldn't get worse for Olympic, or could it? Scott Balderson was shown his second yellow for a nasty challenge, putting Olympic down to 10. 5 minutes from time, Chris Payne would make it 5-0. The striker scoring a free kick from distance to continue the home side's horror afternoon. And in the final minute, Braden Swords would pull a goal back, getting the ball past Dylan Mitchell, making it 5-1, and giving the home side something to cheer about. It was a stunning performance by the visitors as Olympic hit a bad patch of form at the worst possible time. It finished Manly 5, Olympic 1. Both sides were hoping to avoid the dreaded wooden spoon and maintain their gap to Marconi below. And the Wolves started fast, Brendan Griffin forcing Luke Turnbull into a strong save after just 6 minutes. The home fans wouldn't have to wait too long for a goal. Peter Simonowski firing the Wolves ahead on 17 minutes. And Simonowski would have his double 20 minutes later. The striker showing good touch, making it 2-0. The Wolves were on fire and they'd add a third goal just before half-time. Jordan Murray beating his defender before scoring well. Parramatta FC were much improved after half-time, forcing Thomas Mattis into a good save on 55 minutes. And 2 minutes later, they'd pull a goal back. Dari Al-Saad putting Daniel Rizzo's cross into his own net, 3-1. But on 77 minutes, the game was put to bed. Jordan Murray scoring the Wolves' fourth and grabbing his double. Three minutes from time, Josh Simons would pull a goal back for the Eagles, making it 4-2, but it was too little too late as the home side recorded an impressive win. Blacktown City FC hoped to bounce back from their Waratah Cup defeat as they hosted Rockdale City at Lily's Football Centre. There was a nervy moment early on 11 minutes when Bekic fumbled across under strong challenge from Dylan McAllister. And McAllister was involved again soon after. His shot beat Vekic, but was cleared off the line by Matt Lewis. Rockdale continued to surge and went close again on 19 minutes. Alex Jurasevski's shot slamming against the crossbar. The Suns would have another great chance on 32 minutes when Tofik Alameddine had an opportunity after a scramble in the box, but his shot was saved by Vekic. And Vekic was the hero again soon after, this time saving a long-range shot by Jurasevski on 44 minutes. And 60 seconds later it was Blacktown's turn, Mitchell Malia shooting just wide after finding some room to shoot. The game deserved a goal, and it almost came 2 minutes from time. Marko Jesic's shot slamming against the crossbar from long range. Both Blacktown City and Rockdale creating a host of chances, but in the end no one could capitalise. It finished 0-0. Time now for our match of the round as two traditional rivals clash as Sydney United 58 host Bonnyrigg. Sydney United 58 lifted the Waratah Cup last weekend, and the win should be a significant confidence boost for Mark Ruden's men, as they did it despite missing a host of big names. The home side have been in patchy form of late, but lifting some silverware might reignite their push for a final spot. But Bonnyrigg will be a test, and the visitors look like they'll be well and truly amongst the contenders this season, as they pressure Blacktown City FC and Apia for top spot. It sets up an enthralling contest. Let's go and see all the action. Bonnyrigg just settled things. It's been a frenetic start here at the Sydney United Sports Centre. Such importance in this clash, and there's a sign of some of the early nerves. Here's Parrish. Trying to spark something for his side. That's a good ball over the top. It's opened up for Tedeschi. Oh, just wide. What a great chance for Sydney United 58 to take the lead. So Passfield sends it long. Intercepted well from Tadros. In fact, it's a free kick. He wastes little time getting us back underway. Now Kakado sends it long, trying to find Peterson. He will find Sydney United 58. In fact, Bonnyrigg get a free kick. Diaz takes it, sends it in. No one in particular though. Sydney United 58 can get it away. They failed to do so. Miller. This ball's cut out. Whipped in again now. What a bad looking ball. Sherlock will get it away. In fact, he'll concede the corner. So Tadros takes. Sends it in. Chance on the far post. Here's Yunus. 1-0 to Bonnyrigg. And just like that, they have the lead. They haven't dealt with the corner. Sydney United 58. It was Kakado's run at the far post. He stayed alive for the rebound. And Yunus, ever the poacher, he makes it 1-0. We've got to question some of the marking. Plenty of ball watching going on. Dragicevic links up well with Stamatelis. Bonnyrigg just beating them to the punch at the moment. Now Sherlock. Trying to keep it alive, but it's all Bonnyrigg through the middle. Here's Yunus. He's got players in support. Diaz is one of them. He'll look to shoot. Tynan Diaz! Oh, good save from Passfield. Stamatelis nods it wide. So Tadros again. They've scored from one set piece. Can they score from another? It's dangerous again, but Passfield read it superbly. Sydney United 58 are away here. They've got some numbers. Bonnyrigg trying to retreat. Here's Dragicevic. He sends it wide. It's opened up. Here's Bosma. Oh, good save, Chronopoulos. Caught into action again. And he's proving up to the task this afternoon. Here's Nikas. Beats three of them. He does it well. Comes all the way back to Sherlock, who's had a nervy afternoon. Puts Haydar under a little bit of pressure, but he does it well. Now Dragicevic with it. He's got some pace, and he's showing it here, and that's a lovely ball. He's found Parrish. Oh, and Parrish sends it just wide. So Chronopoulos will send it long. Safety first from him. Well, Sherlock hasn't dealt with it. Peterson's going to try something. Oh, Peterson comes up with something special. Bonnyrigg extend their lead. And half a chance is turned into something magical. And he had a goal of the week just a few short weeks ago. And now Peterson, well, he may just have another. And you've got to question the defending Sherlock. He'll love to have that one again. And Peterson, doesn't he make them pay? You can see the urgency now in Sydney United 58. They've gone 2 goals down. Here's Stamatellis now. Good ball on the far post. Parrish is there. It's come off the bar. Then Cindric on the follow-up. They have a goal back. And is there life in Sydney United 58? They've certainly had their chances this afternoon. Stamatellis sent it in. It was a great ball for Parrish. Only the crossbar beat him, and Cindric on the follow-up. 2-1. And haven't they pulled off an escape act or two this season? Can they do it again? Peter, no one short, so he'll send it long. And Bonnyrigg look to have the numbers, and if in doubt, hack it out.
Number 3, David Brankovic.
Taken quickly. Oh, Parrish on the turn. Oh, Chronopoulos. It needed saving on the follow-up as well. And how good has he been this afternoon? And that is full time here at the Sydney United Sports Centre. This will have ramifications for finals placings. Sydney United 58 coming in knowing they needed 3 points, and they've fallen short. It's finished Bonnyrigg 2, Sydney United 58 1.
Mitch, obviously a tough day in the office. How did you see the game today?
Yeah, it was a bit unlucky again. We were structured well like last week, and they didn't really break us down. It was a set piece and then just a shot from 30 yards that dipped over Juzzo, so a bit unlucky with the goals that they scored, and we had a few good chances that we didn't take, but we'll move on to next week and try and pick up 3 points there.
I know it's no excuse, but injuries have hurt the side. Obviously coming in today you had a few young kids playing and the rest of it. Is that one of the reasons as well there? I know you don't want to say, but
no, I don't think so. We've got a squad with a lot of depth today, and it showed with young Cinder coming on and scoring, because every time he plays and gets a go, he scores and does a good job. So the young boys are doing quite well for us. I don't think that's an excuse. They're stepping up and they're playing quite well.
Now, what a week in football for you though. Last week you were Waratah Cup Champions, Man of the Match, and then the same week obviously coming down here. I guess for next week it's another big must-win match.
Yeah, it's disappointing, coming off a big win like that and winning a strong cup competition, and then coming here and obviously dropping the 3 points. We need to pick up our game in the league and move on to next week, and I think we'll pick up the 3 points then.
Tynan, that's 5 years at Bonnyrigg, another win against Sydney United. How does it feel? What does it mean for the fans?
Yeah, they always feel good. I think this is about the 6th or 7th time that we've beat them, but this one's a pretty important one. It's coming to the pointy end of the season, so yeah, it feels good.
On that, it's obviously coming close now to the end, only 5 rounds to go. Do you think the side can steal the premiership again in the last few rounds?
Yeah, absolutely. We believe in ourselves. The club believes in us, and we'll continue to push every single game, one by one. And we know that Blacktown's up there, and Apia are above us as well. But it's up to us to win the games that we've got, and the rest is history.
Aaron, massive win for your side, for your fans and everyone at the club. You scored a screamer today. Talk us through your goal.
Yeah, credit to the boys. It was just lucky, really. Unfortunate for their defender to let it go through. But I just seen Passfield off his line and I just went for it.
The win's obviously big for you guys in the marching now towards the premiership. Can the boys steal the premiership?
Yeah, we'll just take it week by week, and hopefully the results fall our way.
What does this result mean to you and the boys today?
It's a great win. It's one step closer to coming first, but we'll just see how it goes week by week.
That's all we have time for this week in the PS4 National Premier League's New South Wales Men's 1. Join us next week for our Match the Round as Rockdale meets Sutherland. I'm Adam Santarossa. Thanks for your company. See you then.